From Washington, D.C., join us for one of the world's greatest celebrations of spring. Let's spring together right now.
It's blossom time. Come on, feel the wonder. It's springtime. It's blossom time. Come enjoy the beauty. It's springtime. You can see the reason, the joy of the season. Come and view the blossoms in full bloom. It's a celebration, a wonderful sensation. Come enjoy the party in the nation's capital. It's blossom time.
A great tradition when the district comes alive again.
With blossoms, with friendship, with pride. The time has come once more for us to shine, bloom and soar.
With wonder, with beauty, the National Cherry Blossom Festival. It's springtime, it's blossom time to celebrate. It's springtime, it's blossom time. It's blossom time. Come on, feel the wonder. It's springtime. It's blossom time. Come enjoy the beauty. It's springtime. You can see the reason, the joy of the season. Come and view the blossoms in full bloom. It's a celebration, a wonderful sensation. Come enjoy the party in the nation's capital. It's blossom time.
It's family time.
It's party time. It's blossom time. It's the National Cherry Blossom Festival.
From Constitution Avenue in Washington, D.C., let's spring together with the National Cherry Blossom Festival Parade, presented by Events DC, with additional support provided by Amazon and A&A. With your hosts from ABC7 News, Robert Burton, Eileen, Whelan, Victoria Sanchez. Special correspondents, Gio Benitez, Carson Kressley. Special guests from Walt Disney World Resort, Grand Marshal Princess Tiana, Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse. Honorary Marshal Charity Lawson. Featuring appearances and performances by Colin Stow, The Funky Bunch, Jackie Rohr, Joe Coleman and the voices of classic soul, Jude Mabone, Mambo Sauce, Martha Wash. A special performance from Peter Pan, the hit Broadway musical, Sugar Hill Gang, the National Children's Chorus, the Washington Wizard Dancers. From Philadelphia, the students from the Creative and Performing Arts High School, plus so much more.
And welcome everyone to the nation's springtime destination right here in Washington, D.C. I'm Robert Burton.
And I'm Eileen, Whelan. We are in the heart of all of the excitement here on Constitution Avenue as we spring together with the National Cherry Blossom Festival Parade presented by Events DC.
Well, spring is always a welcome guest around the country, and especially here in our nation's capital. It promises to be a beautiful day, and we're giving you the best seat in the house for the parade and celebration of a city in bloom.
And to assist in today's broadcast is our very own Victoria Sanchez, Emmy-award-winning television personality Carson Kressley, plus from ABC News and Good Morning America, Gio Benitez. Hi, friends.
Hello.
Oh, so good to see you guys.
Hello.
What a wonderful day
and hello to everyone at home. We are surrounded by all things cherry blossom.
Oh, I know, and there's miles and miles of pink as far as the eye can see, and you know, it's a color everybody looks good in.
Yes.
It is so exciting. There is so much energy here, so much excitement. Princess Tiana is here from the Walt Disney World Resort as the Grand Marshal, so we can't wait for that. But we've got everything. We've got the performers, the balloons, the floats, the bands, all of it. And Robert and Eileen, I can't wait to join you later on there in the booth.
Yes, we'll see you, Gio. And as you probably can see, due to high winds here in Washington, D.C., unfortunately, we will not be able to fly the large balloons today. The festival aims to keep the parade guests safe while enjoying the festivities.
Well, on behalf of the National Cherry Blossom Festival, an incredible team of staff and board members, and our hundreds of volunteers, welcome to the springtime destination and a favorite festival tradition.
And let's start the parade and spring together.
Well, as is our tradition, we begin with the Metro DC Police Motorcade Team and Honor Guard.
And we thank the members of the police department for everything they do for our city each and every day. The 2024 National Cherry Blossom Festival Parade, presented by Events DC with additional support by Amazon and A&A, is officially here. Thank you to the parade volunteers for carrying the lead banner.
Well, this next group truly represents the spirit of the festival. It's the Capital Movement Cheering School. This group is comprised of Washington, D.C.'s Capital Movement dance students and children who traveled here today from Japan from the Chi Ring School.
Founded by former NFL cheerleaders, this program inspires its participants to develop and sustain a mutual friendship between the United States and Japan through the language of dance and cheer.
And here is the United States Park Police Motorcycle Unit. The unit is tasked with various duties, including traffic control and enforcement on National Park Service land.
The unit also provides motorcade support for government officials, dignitaries, and visiting heads of state. And here is Chief of Police for the United States Park Police, Jessica Taylor.
Chief Taylor oversees a workforce of over 550 officers in D.C., New York City, and San Francisco that protect the public, parks, and the nation's most iconic landmarks.
And now we welcome the Grand Marshal of today's parade, arriving from Walt Disney World Resort, the radiant Princess Tiana.
Just take a moment to admire her as she graces us with her presence in an exquisite horse-drawn carriage. Wow, that is truly a royal spectacle.
Yes, it is. She is so excited to be here in Washington, D.C. and to celebrate the upcoming debut of Tiana's Bayou Adventure, her amazing new attraction that opens this summer and reminds us that dreams do come true.
Accompanying Princess Tiana is the Crush Funk Brass Band from right here in Washington, D.C.
They're playing Gonna Take You There from the Disney film The Princess and the Frog.
Well, let's head now down to Gio Benitez.
All right, guys, we are here with the Walt Disney World Ambassador, Shannon Smith Conrad.
Hello. Hello, Gio. How are you?
Oh, how are you?
I am doing fabulous. I'm so excited to be here. We have Tiana as a Grand Marshal, so we're just bringing some of that Disney magic here to DC.
Just a little bit of that sprinkle,
Just
right?
a little bit pixie dust, yeah.
Okay, you are wearing some pretty cool gear here because
Yes.
it's Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
Tiana's Bayou Adventure. So, a fun fact, I am the only person to master or to model this outfit today. So I'm rocking the new shirt as well as headband for the new upcoming attraction, Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
And you are modeling it.
Thank you.
sure are.
Thank you.
We are
One moment.
listening to that music. It's such a big part about the Bayou Adventure. What's that music? Why is that so important?
Yeah, so the music plays a big part in the attraction because when you think about the original movie, the music helps transport the guests into the life of Tiana and her story. So we are taking that as we transition to the next chapter of Tiana's story. So you're going to hear some familiar songs, but also a brand new song.
Hi,
There she is!
Tiana!
Hi, Tiana! A brand new song that was specifically created for the attraction itself. So y'all have to come out this summer at Magic Kingdom, Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
We're going to ride it together.
Oh, absolutely. No,
right.
it's happening.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Shannon Smith Conrad, thank you so
Thanks,
much.
Gio.
Back to you guys.
Yes, and a big thank you to Gio and Shannon. Uh-oh, here we go. Look at this. And now get ready for more magic. Making their way down the parade route, here comes Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse.
Wow, just look at those smiles as they charm their way through the festivities on a breathtaking springtime float. Look at all those cherry blossoms. It's always so exciting to see two of our Disney friends right here in Washington, D.C.
I mean, come on, Mickey and Minnie right here at the Cherry Blossom Parade. How amazing is that? And talk about another wish come true. Let's talk about Make-A-Wish right now because I have some VIPs here from Arlington, the Allwine family. Welcome to the Cherry Blossom Parade right here. The Allwines are heading to Walt Disney World in May for Leilani's Make-A-Wish trip. Disney has teamed up with the Make-A-Wish Foundation for more than 40 years. It's a very, very important program, and the two organizations have granted more than 150,000 wishes together. To learn more, go ahead and visit wish.org/Disney. From wishes come true to even more Disney magic. Take a look at this.
Welcome to Walt Disney World Resort, the most magical place on earth. Here, you can escape to magic of every kind. Enter far-off galaxies, relive favorite stories, and beyond. And keep the magic going when you stay with the Disney Resorts Collection. Experience amazing themed resorts, unexpected character moments. Plus, extra time each morning in the Walt Disney World theme parks every single day. Play in the magic, stay in the magic, and create memories to last a lifetime. And now, save with special offers at Walt Disney World Resort. Visit disneyworld.com/special offers to learn more.
Thank you, Walt Disney World Resort, for your partnership. I have an exciting announcement for everyone watching. You can enter the National Cherry Blossom Festival Family Getaway Sweepstakes. One lucky winner will receive a grand prize package, a four-night, 5-day stay at the most magical place on earth. Good luck and enjoy the rest of the parade. You can either scan the QR code on your screen or visit nationalcherryblossomfestival.org.
Thank you, Diana. Well, here comes Events DC's float featuring the go-go band Mambo Sauce, who will be singing their hit, Welcome to DC, surrounded by iconic buildings and trees from the nation's capital.
Their float also features a Clipper yacht from the Round the World Clipper Race. Events DC is proudly presenting Clipper Fleet Week at the Wharf in June. That's going to be a fantastic week of events that you don't want to miss.
Riding on the float is Events DC President and CEO Angie M. Gates, founder and captain of the Crew of Pyros Foundation Incorporated, J.C. Walker, and Crew of Pyros Foundation Executive Director, Cuba Walker. Crew of Pyros hosts a Mardi Gras ball in Washington, D.C. every year.
And breaking onto the scene in 2007, Mambo Sauce has become a DC institution. You hear their breakthrough song in just a bit.
All right, well, let's check back in with Victoria Sanchez and Carson Kressley.
All right, sharing a name that epitomizes DC, Mambo Sauce brings the flavor of go-go to music around the world.
I love that. I love a little Mambo Sauce. It's a DC favorite. You know, with their music heard amping up the crowds in all those sporty places like the Wizards, the Caps, the Nationals, and the Commanders. See, I know sports.
While also blending the go-go sound with the independent spirit of hip-hop and on a quest to get everyone beating their feet in unison.
So here is Mambo Sauce with their hit song, Welcome to DC.
Cherry Blossom Parade, we are Mambo Sauce, and we would like to say, welcome to DC. Yeah, DC. The home of Chuck Brown. Oh, you don't know the sound? Well, let me break it down. The G-O, the G-O, the M-A and B-O. See, though, we've been in the pocket like some Congos, cause I'm from the city, the district. I own up to it. But right now, I got a real big bone to pick. When this industry gon' let us get some ownership, we gotta take it, huh? Well, we on it then, cause truth is, this here's proof there's room to take it up a few years, give us a few years. Let us test some ears. We be a brand new best it is. Scoring 100 on your question is. Cause if the question is we the truth, you check the air. Cause if you check the know, somebody better check the air. Or check the water, cause it's something in it. We can't afford to be whack, it's none of that in the district.
At the USA cap, you're taking it slightly. Stop taking it slightly. Now how you gon' act, you gon' be right back. Well, we gon' be right here. We gon' be right here. You know where you're at. USA cap, you're taking it slightly. Stop taking it slightly. Now how you gon' act, you gon' be right back. Well, we gon' be right here. We gon' be right here. We ain't going nowhere. Welcome to DC.
Love it. And a big thank you to the band Mumbo Sauce. Well, now here's the first of many marching bands today. Let's welcome the Apopka High School Blue Darter Marching Band from Apopka, Florida. This is near Orlando. Well, they're brought to us today by Amazon.
Now, while DC is filled with cherry blossoms, Florida is filled with orange blossoms. Proudly representing the Sunshine State, let's take a listen to Apopka High School's rendition of the Orange Blossom Song. Well, a high-flying musical for over 70 years, Peter Pan, the hit Broadway musical, comes to us from the Broadway at the National, and you can catch the tour around the country.
In a fresh adaptation by celebrated playwright Larissa Fasthorse, the adventure begins one night when Peter Pan and his mischievous sidekick Tinkerbell visit the nursery of the Darling Children. Add in fairy dust, mermaids, Captain Hook, and a ticking crocodile, and you have a wonderful night out for the family.
Well, please welcome Nolan Almeida as Peter Pan performing Never Never Land.
I have a place where dreams are born and time is never planned. It's not on any chart, you must find it with your heart. Never, never land. You'll have a treasure if you stay there, more precious far than gold. For once you have found your way there, you can never, never grow old. Then come with me where dreams are born and time is never planned. Just think of lovely things and your heart will fly on wings forever in Never, Never Land.
Wow, that was incredible. Thank you so much, Nolan Almeida from Peter Pan. Well, riding down Constitution Avenue is today's honorary parade marshal, Charity Lawson.
She is. You may recognize Charity as a contestant from Dancing with the Stars and as the star of the 20th season of The Bachelorette. In fact, riding with Charity today is her fiance who accepted her rose on the show, Dalton Olabeko. Well, Charity will join us here in the booth shortly.
And we're going to take a quick commercial break, Carson.
All right, but we're not going to be going anywhere, so you shouldn't go anywhere either. We'll be right back with the National Cherry Blossom Festival Parade after these messages.
Stay with us, as there is so much more to come, including a performance by American Idol's Holland Stow, and later, the Funky Bunch.
After you finish twirling, we'll do a curtsy all together. Yeah! Just like this. Perfect.
Remember running through Main Street and you took me and now we take the little ones. It's amazing. So happy to have this time with you.
You must make a choice. Will you join us?
I build a lightsaber.
Good. You cannot fight your destiny.
Events DC is committed to a business model that reflects our mission to give back to our community through various social and sustainable measures, contributing to the greater good of the District of Columbia and its residents. Our vision stands on these 4 commitments: that our events entertain, employ, serve as an economic engine, and elevate everyone.
All right, everybody, let's welcome the Brunswick High School Marching Pirates from the beautiful coastal town of Brunswick, Georgia. Under the direction of John Burge, these band members provide energetic and entertaining performances at parades, games, and competitions. Let's take a listen to their version of Grand Old Flag.
Season right here at the National Cherry Blossom Festival Parade. The Limitless Dancing Warriorettes pride themselves on sisterhood, mentorship, and fun.
There they are. It's like, where are they?
Oh, you love it.
All the way from Enterprise, Alabama, here's the Enterprise High School Big Blue Marching Band. Under the direction of Sean Weller, let's take a listen to their rendition of the Battle Hymn of the Republic.
The National Cherry Blossom Festival Parade is presented by Events DC, the premier authority for conventions, sports, entertainment, and cultural events in the District of Columbia. Amazing happens here. Supported by Amazon and ANA. This 2024 National Cherry Blossom Festival is an immersive experience with touch points throughout the nation's capital. The City in Bloom visual campaign is an opportunity for businesses and individuals to join the festival, bringing the spirit of the Tidal Basin into the Washington, D.C. metro area. Shades of pink take over hotel lobbies, storefronts, social clubs, and more. The taste of spring bloomed on the taste buds of festival goers. Restaurants across the area put the spotlight on their best springtime menu items through cherry picks, encouraging everyone to experience the flavors of this iconic DC season with friends and family. Art in Bloom, sponsored by Amazon, featured many of the big, beautiful cherry blossom sculptures from spring 2023 across all 8 wards of the city and beyond. In collaboration with Events DC, Blossom Kicks for Kids inspired local DC public school students to decorate sneakers under the festival's theme, Let's Spring Together. This year featured a spectacular spring-themed live video projection by DC-based artist Robin Bell. Sakura 2024 brought cherry blossoms to life across the expanse of the Smithsonian American Art Museum.
And welcome back to our coverage of the National Cherry Blossom Parade presented by Events DC with additional support by Amazon and ANA.
And joining us right now from The Bachelorette and Dancing with the Stars is Charity Lawson. So welcome to DC, Charity.
Thank you so much. It is honestly such a pleasure to be here. I'm honestly like, y'all got it full bloom. It's spring,
Yes.
spring is spring in here, and I'm enjoying. I'm taking all the weather in. It's
Yes,
great.
even though it is a little cool and a little windy.
Yeah, it's
still
it's
beautiful
great,
nonetheless.
Well, of course, Charity, it's great to have you helping with some of our coverage, and a big congratulations to you and your fiance you found on the show. We just saw the ring.
Yes.
Dalton Olabeku is here with you today.
Yes, thank you guys. I'm super excited, and I always wanted to say, on with the parade.
There we go.
Let's do it.
Well, let's give a warm welcome to representatives for each of our country's armed forces.
I'm Major General Trevor Bradenkamp, the Commanding General of the Joint Task Force National Capital Region and the U.S. Army's Military District of Washington.
And I'm Command Sergeant Major Veronica Knapp.
As the guardians of the nation's capital, we are honored to participate in the 2024 National Cherry Blossom Festival.
On behalf of all the men and women in the United States Army and all of our military forces serving in the nation's capital, welcome to Washington, D.C.'s Cherry Blossom Festival and Parade.
I'd also like to salute our soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marines, Guardians, and Coast Guardsmen serving around the world. I ask that you keep our deployed service members in your thoughts and prayers as we celebrate springtime in Washington, D.C.
This is a special time of year in our nation's capital. We hope you enjoy today's parade and take the opportunity to meet your neighbors, including the many service members throughout the National Capital Region.
We hope you enjoy this awesome opportunity to fully experience this glorious cherry blossom season. This will defend.
Originally formed in 1922, here is the U.S. Army Band Pershing's Own, located on Joint Base Meyer-Henderson Hall in Virginia.
The U.S. Army Band provides musical support for the leadership of the United States and to national and international events.
Joint troops marching in today's parade are the best and the brightest from the United States Army, Marines, Navy, Air Force, and Coast Guard. They proudly represent the service's ceremonial honor guards within the National Capital Region.
And here is the 3rd U.S. Infantry Old Guard Fife and Drum Corps.
The 3rd U.S. Infantry, traditionally known as the Old Guard, is the oldest active duty infantry unit in the Army, serving our nation since 1784.
The Old Guard is the Army's official ceremonial unit and escort to the President. WJLA 24/7 local news are the official television partners of the National Cherry Blossom Festival. And here come some of our colleagues right now.
That's right, rain or shine and everything in between. Washington's most trusted 7 News First Alert weather team is on your side.
That's right, 7 News First Alert weather chief meteorologist Veronica Johnson and meteorologist Brian Vandegraff are driving the 7 News First Alert weather storm tracker. Hi, guys.
The Storm Tracker is Washington's weather station on wheels, equipped with cutting-edge forecasting technology to help keep 7 News viewers and followers ahead of the storm.
You know, First Alert weather, we brought you the sunshine. Maybe we brought a little bit of wind, but looking good. Hi, guys.
Right. And coming down the avenue now is D.C. delegate to the U.S. House of Representatives and 3rd-generation Washingtonian Eleanor Holmes Norton. She's joined by representatives from the Girl Scouts of the D.C. region.
She was heavily involved in the Civil Rights Movement and took part in the Mississippi Freedom Summer in 1963 with the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee.
Eleanor served as New York City's Human Rights Commissioner before President Carter appointed her as the first female head of the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission in 1977. She has represented the District of Columbia in Congress since 1990. Well, here comes a crowd favorite, the racing presidents of the Major League Baseball team, the Washington Nationals.
George, Tom, Abe, and Teddy are so much fun and have been running around now for over a decade. They have become a beloved community staple in the Washington, D.C. area.
And here comes the Eastern High School Blue and White Marching Machine, the pride of Capitol Hill. Sponsored by Events DC, this award-winning band has appeared on Good Morning America as well as in nearly every parade in the district and abroad.
Showcasing DC as a world-class, family-friendly destination. Ain't nobody better at events than Events DC. And here's the performance of Ain't Nobody by Shaka Khan. Our next float is brought to us by Hilton, the proud premier hotel provider for the 2024 National Cherry Blossom Festival. With over 100 Hilton properties in the DC area, the perfect staycation is waiting for you. Hilton, for the stay.
The larger-than-life cherry blossoms were handmade by Kern Studios in New Orleans. Buzzing of the bees and the chirping of the birds welcome the season.
Riding on float is American Idol Season 21 finalist Colin Stow. Colin has lived through a lot in his relatively short life, and every ounce of those struggles can be heard in his gravelly vocals. Colin will treat us to a performance in just a bit.
And now to Carson Kressley, what's in store?
Well, I'm going to tell you, we've got a top finalist from 2023's American Idol. It's Colin Stow, who was dubbed the Brad Pitt of country music by Katy Perry. This horse-loving, motorcycle-riding 19-year-old has talent well beyond his years. Here with Makes Two of Us is Colin Stow.
Are you lonely tonight? Got some things on your mind, but you got no one to turn to. Are you trying to move on, but you know that you can't, 'cause you still got them memories to burn through? Are you missing what you say you didn't want back? Are you wishing I was sitting where you're at? And baby, that makes two of us going crazy, thinking maybe we could come back. I know you said we was through with us, but right now it don't sound that bad for you to open the door, turn down the lights. Yeah, we've done it before. One more time. If you want a mistake, one more heartbreak, baby, then that makes two of us. Are you lonely tonight? Got some things on your mind, but you got no one to turn to. And baby, that makes two of us going crazy, thinking maybe we could come back. I know you said we was through with us, but right now it don't sound that bad for you to open the door, turn down the lights. Yeah, we've done it before. One more time. If you want a mistake, one more heartbreak, baby, then that makes two of us.
And a big thank you to Colin for that performance. Well, here comes the Downtown DC SAM Ambassadors. That's how the Downtown DC Business Improvement District's safety, hospitality, and maintenance workers are better known.
The SAM Ambassadors provide a welcoming presence to residents, workers, and visitors in downtown DC. You see them on the streets of downtown DC 362 days a year, and they're dedicated to keeping downtown clean, safe, and friendly.
They are simply wonderful. The Downtown DC Business Improvement District was founded in 1997 and is a private nonprofit organization that is committed to making downtown DC a leading destination that is dynamic and diverse and amplifies the culture, creativity, and excitement of the city, the region, the nation, and the world. Well, coming to us from the state of Georgia, here is the North Akani High School Titan Regiment, brought to us today by Downtown DC Business Improvement District.
The band is about 150 members strong and performs at games, parades, and competitions. Today, this award-winning band is entertaining us with The Caissons Go Rolling Along. Let's take a listen.
And we'll be right back with so much more from Washington, D.C.
Stay with us, as there is so much more to come, including a performance by American Idol's Holland Stow, and later, the Funky Bunch.
And please welcome 14-year-old Tiara McKenzie, Miss District of Columbia's Teen 2023. She attends Duke Ellington School of the Arts for Dance and is an honor roll student. She received congressional recognition from Congresswoman Eleanor Holmes Norton for outstanding community service. Tiara McKenzie.
From McDonough, Georgia, outside of Atlanta, here is the Ola High School Marching Mustangs. This award-winning band, under the direction of Mike Bearden and Josh Singleton, has played in Hawaii and London and participates in the Bands of America competition.
And always a crowd favorite, members of the Alma Shrine Center in the District of Columbia. Shriners describe itself as a fraternity based on fun, fellowship, and the Masonic principles of brotherly love, relief, and truth. Alma's is one of the centers under the organization Shriners International, a Masonic society established in 1870. There are approximately 350,000 members in the U.S., Canada, Brazil, Bolivia, Mexico, Panama, the Philippines, Europe, and Australia. The organization is best known for the Shriners Hospitals for Children that it administers and the red fezzes that members wear.
From George Mason University in Fairfax, Virginia, here is the Green Machine Spirit Drumline. Under the direction of Paul Bernfeld, A.J. Moraski, and Dr. Michael Nickens, the Spirit Drumline performs for on-campus events such as Homecoming and for community events such as the Shenandoah Apple Blossom Festival Parade in Winchester, Virginia, and the Washington Wizards Games.
Let's welcome Joe Coleman and the Voices of Classic Soul. They have been around the world as the lead singers for some of the most legendary vocal groups of all time. They've shared the stage and the studio with musical icons, including Aretha Franklin, Barbra Streisand, Smokey Robinson, Ben E. King, Stevie Wonder, and many more. They have performed at legendary venues, including Radio City Music Hall, Carnegie Hall, Atlantic City Boardwalk, the Hollywood Bowl, the Super Bowl halftime show, and hundreds more.
The famous trees, a gift of Japan in 1912, signal Washington's beginning of spring with an explosion of life and color that surrounds the tidal basin in a sea of pale pink and white blossoms. In 2025, come visit us at the National Cherry Blossom Festival. Use this site to help plan your visit. This segment of the parade is sponsored by Reagan National and Dulles International Airports, the National Cherry Blossom Festival's preferred airports in the region.
Can turn a gray sky to blue. I can make it rain whenever I want to. Oh, I can build a castle from a single grain of sand. I can make a ship sail high on dry land. When my life is incomplete and I'm so blue, 'cause I can't get next to you. Can't get next to you, no matter what I do. I can't get next to you. I can't get next to you. I can't get next to you, baby. I can't get next to you. I can fly like a bird in the sky. I can buy anything that money can buy. Oh, I can turn a river into a raging fire. I can live forever if my soul desires. Unimportant are all these things I could do, 'cause I can't get next to you. Can't get next to you, no matter what I do. I can't get next to you. Next to you.
Big thank you to the incredible Joe Coleman and Voices of Classic Soul, brought to you by the University of District of Columbia. Aspire, accomplish, take on the world, and advance public system of higher learning.
Welcome back to our coverage of the National Cherry Blossom Festival Parade presented by Events DC with additional support by Amazon and ANA.
Let's see what's coming down Constitution Avenue next.
Well, here are the Mobile Azalea Trail Maids from Mobile, Alabama. Now, these young ladies represent one of the South's foremost tourist attractions, the Mobile Azalea Trail.
Back in 1929, a community project encouraged citizens to plant azaleas along the port city's thoroughfares. The blossom-lined streets became known as the popular Mobile Azalea Trail. Each spring, there was a ribbon cutting to officially open the trail, complete with international dignitaries and local debutantes.
The debutantes became known as the Azalea Trail Court, which has grown and is now represented by 50 high school seniors who are selected by interviews, grade point averages, community service, and historical knowledge. And look at this. Our next performers are a Jim Will company based in North Chicago. Well, they've been invited to perform at the USA Olympic Trials for elite gymnastics. They perform at events nationally and internationally.
Many athletes you see here today are former and current members of the USA Wheel Gymnastics National Elite Team. Here is Chicago Wheel Jam from Cirque's Experience.
Well, making their way down Constitution Avenue are diplomats and staff of the Embassy of Japan alongside their family and friends.
The embassy's mission continues to be the promotion and support of bilateral exchange and the enduring friendship between Japan and the U.S.
And did you know 2024 is officially Japan-U.S. tourism year? So grab your friends, family, neighbors, and book your flights. Japan awaits you.
And now here is the George Mason Army ROTC Patriot Battalion.
They began in 1982 training with colleges and universities throughout Maryland, Virginia, and the District of Columbia.
And they offer qualified students the opportunity to earn a commission as an officer while pursuing a degree as a full-time student. Beautiful. Let's welcome the 2024 United States and the Territories Cherry Blossom Princesses, sponsored by the National Conference of State Societies.
These princesses are selected for their leadership qualities, academic achievements, and interests in civic, community, social, and world affairs.
Now, while in D.C., the Cherry Blossom Princesses take part in a variety of leadership and cultural activities and community service events. This is their 76th year appearing in this parade. Reagan National and Dulles International Airports bring us the 2024 Cherry Blossom Royalty Float. Reagan National and Washington Dulles International Airport. Your journey begins with us.
Riding high on the float is the 2024 United States Cherry Blossom Queen, Alexandra Evangelista.
And with her is the 2024 Japan Sakura Queen, Miori Sugiura.
And filling out the court is the runner-up and Miss Congeniality, along with the Embassy of Japan Princess.
And here come the Lime Scooters, encouraging you all to grab a bike or a scooter next time you're hitting the streets. Spring has sprung. Get out and explore the district, and remember to ride Lime.
And now, from Carrollton, Georgia, we are joined by the Central Carroll High School Marching Pride.
This band's mission is to achieve seamless unity through dedication toward common goals as one pride and one community.
Let's take a listen. The National Cherry Blossom Festival is proud to present this float featuring the 2024 official artwork of the festival. The 2024 official artist, Nicholas Shee, is a D.C. resident and practiced architecture and engineering for more than 10 years before dedicating himself to painting in 1996.
Also riding on the float are festival's VIPs, board chair David Moran and his family.
Also featured are the festival's Goodwill ambassadors, so let's meet them.
Hello, we are the 2024 National Cherry Blossom Festival Goodwill Ambassadors, an important resource for our festival attendees.
We are immersed in the Japanese language and culture and participate in U.S. and Japanese exchange programs.
The prestigious Goodwill Ambassador program engages young adults to serve as cultural and educational liaisons to promote cross-cultural friendships at festival events, tree plantings in classrooms, and beyond.
皆様が本日のパレードを楽しんでいただけることを心より願っております。We hope you enjoy today's parade.
Also riding the float is singer Martha Wash, who will perform her biggest hit in just a moment. Let's check back in with Victoria and Carson. Hey.
Hey guys, yes, we are excited to introduce our next performer, known for songs like Everybody, Everybody, and one of my faves, Everybody Dance Now.
That's one of my faves too, but my fave is this one. So here with It's Raining Men, joined by our parade dancers, let's welcome the original Weather Girl, Grammy-nominated pop legend, Martha Wash.
Your weather girl, and I've got some news for you. Get ready, all you lonely girls, and leave those umbrellas at home. It's rising. Rising. Numbers getting low. How low now? What sources? Reach the place to go. 'Cause tonight for the first time, just about it's raining men. Hallelujah, it's raining men. Every specimen, tall, blonde, dark and lean, rough and tough and strong and mean. It's raining men. Hallelujah, it's raining men. Amen. It's raining men. Hallelujah, it's raining men.
And a big thank you, Martha Wash and students of Philadelphia High School for Creative and Performing Arts.
From Stone Mountain, Georgia, here is Stevenson High School's Sonic Marching Band, brought to us today by Lime. This band has literally performed from coast to coast with appearances in Hawaii, the Tournament of Roses Parade, the Macy's Thanksgiving Day, and the National Memorial Day parades.
Let's take a listen.
And we'll be right back with much more from Washington, D.C.
The roots of the National Cherry Blossom Festival go deep, dating back 112 years. And this year's opening ceremony continued the celebration of the gift of 3,000 cherry blossom trees from Tokyo to our nation's capital. Co-presented by the Japan Foundation, this year featured performances by acclaimed composer Kaoru Watanabe, the Washington Ballet Company, and Notaro Moriyama. Japan's return to the heart of DC blossomed during the Sakura Matsuri Japanese Street Festival, produced by Japan America Society of Washington, D.C., featuring more than 24 hours of Japanese performances, cultural presentations, and authentic Japanese food and drink blooming from the Taste of Japan area. This year's Blossom Kite Festival, presented by Amazon, featured hundreds of kites blooming over the skyline. Master kite builder Mikio Toki even dazzled the kite flyers by showcasing his traditional Edo-style kites. Lots more to come from the heart of Washington, D.C. with the Funky Bunch, Miss D.C. Jude Mabone, and later, the Voices Jackie Rohr.
So with all these Hilton Honors points, I could stay for free. At the Waldorf Astoria in the Maldives?
Yep, Hilton Honors, babe.
Ooh, what about the Canopy in Paris?
Babe, Hilton Honors. How long has that been here?
And there's no blackout dates? Hilton Honors, baby. There's no way the Conrad Tulum's included.
When you want points that can take you anywhere,
Hilton Honors, babe.
it matters where you stay. Hilton, for the stay.
DC Cheer is a group of dedicated volunteers who seek to raise spirits, awareness, and funds for the people in the LGBTQ+ community throughout the DMV. Under the direction of Tara Smith, Cheer DC is a nonprofit organization that has raised more than $59,000 through charitable cheerleading.
This cherry blossom themed car is a 2011 Hyundai Genesis Coupe 2.0T. It's not just a car, it's a testament to dedication and creativity. As a proud alumnus of Coastal Carolina University, Genizona has infused their vehicle with the spirit of their alma mater, blending its colors of teal and bronze seamlessly into its design. From its sleek exterior to its meticulously tailored interior, every aspect tells a story.
Here are Duncan's beloved mascot characters, Cuppy and Sprinkles, everyone, leading the Duncan Cruiser this morning. Visit the Duncan Community Cruiser today at 12th and Constitution Avenue Northwest for free coffee samples and ring in the spring season with a cherry blossom donut at your local Duncan. DC runs on Duncan.
Founded in 1851, the University of the District of Columbia, fondly known as UDC, is the oldest public urban-focused land-grant, historically black college and university in the nation's capital. UDC is home to 9 Black Greek letter organizations, warmly referred to as the Divine Nine. The University of the District of Columbia is dedicated to serving the needs of the community of the District of Columbia and producing lifelong learners who are transformative leaders in the workforce, government, nonprofit sectors, and beyond.
This segment is sponsored by ANA.
Is everyone having a good time so far? This parade is an integral part of the festival, which celebrates the ever-growing Japan-US friendship. I hope that everyone experiences all the Japanese cultural programs throughout the festival. Please enjoy the rest of the parade.
And welcome back to Washington, D.C.
And to our coverage of the National Cherry Blossom Festival Parade, presented by Events DC with additional support by Amazon and ANA.
Sponsored by Metro Washington Airport Authority, please welcome the Bainbridge High School Bearcat Band. Let's listen.
Was incredible. Thank you so much to the Bainbridge High School Band. Coming up, Constitution Avenue here on this beautiful day is this DC is Blooming float, brought to us by Chase. Spring comes together with tulips, greens, butterflies, cherry trees, and a beautiful gazebo.
JP Morgan Chase has been doing business in our region for more than 50 years. They couldn't be more proud to support this historic festival for their 6th year in a row. Thank you, Chase, for your partnership.
And riding in the gazebo is Miss DC Jude Mabonnet. She'll be performing in just a bit.
All right, let's head back down to Carson Kressley on Constitution Avenue. Hey, Carson.
Hey there, I was almost trampled by a herd of cheerleaders. It was so exciting. But we now have current Miss DC, Jude Mabonnet, and she's the proud daughter of 2 U.S. Navy veterans. Jude's diagnosis with heart disease as a teenager led her to become a champion for health equity, and she has personally raised more than $42,000 for the American Heart Association and has advocated for research and funding. Today she's performing I'm Alive and is joined by our parade dancers. Here is Miss DC, Jude Mabonnet.
When I hear you breathe
Sounds wonderful. Big thank you to Miss DC Jude Mabone. Well, roaring down the avenue now is the George Washington Model A Ford Club, brought to us by Dunkin'. Bring in the spring season with a freshly brewed coffee and a limited time cherry blossom donut exclusively in Washington, D.C. and surrounding areas. D.C. runs on Dunkin'.
With more than 150 members, they are one of the largest Model A clubs in the world. Of the 5 million Model A Fords built between 1928 and 1931, an estimated 100,000 still travel the highways and byways of the world.
Our next float is flying high, the ANA Wake Up in Japan float. The ANA plane here you see is embellished with cherry blossom decals representing the support and partnership between ANA and the National Cherry Blossom Festival. Two organizations soaring together.
I'm excited for this one. Riding on the float is the Funky Bunch, the early 90s hip-hop group.
Their debut album, Music for the People, was certified platinum. The group enjoys getting back together to keep the music alive.
And we are all so excited for this. Here with their smash hit, Good Vibrations, is the Funky Bunch.
It's about that time to bring forth the rhythm with the rhyme. I'ma get mine, so get yours. I wanna see sweat coming out your pores. On the house tip, it's all swinging it.
That was awesome. A big thank you to the Funky Bunch and our parade dancers. And now from Oviedo, Florida, near Orlando, we're joined by the Haggerty High School Marching Huskies, brought to us by A&A.
A&A stands for All Nippon Airways, Japan's largest five-star airline, and operates a modern fleet from 10 North American getaways, including Washington, D.C. A&A offers nonstop flights from our nation's capital to the heart of Tokyo.
And from the streets of Dublin for the St. Patrick's Day Parade to the festive Christmas markets of Germany, Haggerty High School can now add Constitution Avenue to their list of fabulous performance locations.
Very bittersweet moment for us here on this parade. We have to say goodbye to Charity. We can't thank you enough, though, for joining us up here in the booth today.
Thank you guys. Seriously, thank you guys so much. You made it easy for me.
Oh, well, you are a natural, and we can't wait to see what's next for you. Congratulations on your engagement, and we look forward to seeing what's next.
Thank you guys so much, honestly. It's been an incredible time.
Wonderful. Well, enjoy the rest of the parade.
Thank you.
Yes, please enjoy riding down the rest of the parade route and have fun.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back with more coverage of one of the world's greatest springtime celebrations.
The National Cherry Blossom Festival has deep roots in the Washington, D.C. community. Neighborhoods around the nation's capital bloomed with cherry blossom themed displays as part of the Petal Porches competition presented by Amazon. D.C. area students got involved in the community pride, producing blossom-themed art projects for the Let's Spring Together Student Art Showcase. For the first time this year, 8 local artists led guided workshops to inspire students in their creations. Their work was then displayed at Petalpalooza. From yappy hours to pool parties and pet comfort stations at select events. Paws and Petals program presented by Mars Pet Care allowed all members of the family to spring together at this year's festival. Coming up, a performance by the Sugar Hill Gang and Taiko drummers and dancers from Japan's Tamagawa University.
Welcome to the DMV, one region interconnected because of Metro. We connect workers to jobs, students to schools, families to fun, and talent to the world. Our vast network connects people to possibilities wherever our trains, buses, and access fleet go. We're a system for the people, of the people, and by the people. Because of Metro, we all enjoy less gridlock, greater economic opportunity, and cleaner air. Keep riding Metro and experience all the services we have to offer.
Doors opening. And let's welcome the DMV One-Wheel Riders, a diverse community of one-wheel enthusiasts who gather regularly in and around the DMV area. They serve as passionate ambassadors for the sport and a form of a community of joy. A one-wheel is a self-balancing electric board designed for recreational and commuter use. In certain instances, it qualifies as an electric personal assistive mobility device. This one-wheeler, Carson, I think you're gonna have to grab one.
I need one of those. All the way from Alabama and making their second appearance in our parade, here is the Chelsea High School Marching Hornet Pride Band. Under the direction of Perry Lawley and Trace Johnson, the Marching Hornet Pride is the largest student organization at Chelsea High School, generally fielding over 160 students. The band has a rich tradition of superior performance in regional competitions, and the program has been an integral part of the Chelsea community since the early 1960s.
Check this out. Cherry Blossom Jeep. The lifted 2020 Jeep Wrangler with a custom Cherry Blossom vinyl wrap is owned by Megan Badonna of Blackwood, New Jersey. Megan chose the Cherry Blossom design because of the amazing beauty and short life of the blossoms, and it reminds her of loved ones that she has lost too soon. Megan and her Jeep Cherry Blossom are members of the 13th Child Jeep Club in Southern New Jersey, which is a large club dedicated to the community and charitable outreach. Beautiful 2020 Jeep.
Under the direction of Daryl Watson, here is the Frank W. Ballou Senior High School Majestic Marching Knights from right here in Washington, D.C., and they're sponsored by the Washington Informer. This award-winning band with heart and soul uses musicmanship, hard work, discipline, dedication, and compassion to overcome all obstacles. The band has appeared on The Ellen DeGeneres Show, Good Morning America, The Today Show, and they've also participated in the inaugurations of Presidents George W. Bush and Barack Obama. Let's take a listen to the soul of the blue and gold.
The National Cherry Blossom Festival depends on the support of public contributions from viewers like you to keep the festival's events primarily free to the public. Donations can be made on the festival's website to support the effort of preserving and protecting the cherry trees for the next generation. 10% of all online contributions go directly to our charity of choice, the Trust for the National Mall's Adopt a Cherry Tree Fund. This segment of the parade is sponsored by Amazon.
Cheers to this year's National Cherry Blossom Festival Parade.
Happy spring from us at Live with Kelly and Mark.
Hi, it's Drew here, and there's so much to love about the National Cherry Blossom Festival, and there is nothing quite like being in Washington, D.C. in springtime. I'm lucky enough to say that I've actually done it, and it is worth the trip. But from all of us here, we just want to say to you, Happy Cherry Blossom Festival!
And welcome back to the springtime destination, Washington, D.C., and our coverage of the National Cherry Blossom Festival Parade, presented by Events DC, supported by Amazon and A&A.
And we are now joined by Good Morning America weekend co-anchor Gio Benitez. Welcome. I know you guys did Good Morning America live from
That's right.
It was so exciting, right? We saw how DC was in full bloom right here at the Cherry Blossom Parade. And this line for our writers here, I haven't seen this much pink since the Barbie movie.
Boom, there you go.
Let's get right back to it and go back to the street with Carson Kressley.
Oh my God, thanks, new best friend Gio. I am here with Patrick Philippi, who is the Senior Manager of Community Engagement at Amazon.
Hello, Carson.
Well, hello. Good to see you. This is like a tradition for us. Year 3.
It's good to see you.
We so appreciate Amazon's support. And I know that you guys are right across the river in Arlington, Virginia, and you've been supporting the festival for 4 years now. Why is it so important for Amazon to support this incredible community event?
Yeah, well, the Cherry Blossom Festival, I think, is the best event all year in DC, potentially, maybe in the whole country. We're here to celebrate spring. It's a beautiful day, and I'm out here with colleagues who will be in the float behind me. And honestly, it's just, we just love being a part of it. It's just such an awesome, awesome festival.
It is, and I see like a lot of Amazon people are here today volunteering and helping out. So what's your favorite part of this time of year in DC?
Yeah, I mean, well, the weather, obviously, but I think my favorite thing about the festival is it brings people together at so many different events. We have the parade today, there's concerts, of course you can go to the Tidal Basin and see the beautiful cherry blossoms, and I think my favorite thing really is it just brings the city and the region together in such a beautiful way.
I love that. Well, we're going to go check all of that out, and now we're going to head back to the parade.
All right, thanks so much, Carson and Patrick. Amazon brings us this next float, which celebrates an idea born out of the pandemic, Petal porches.
As a way to keep the spirit of the festival alive in 2020, we asked families and neighbors throughout DC to show their springtime spirit by decorating their porches and windows in celebration of the cherry blossoms.
And did they ever? That's why Petal Porches is stronger and bigger than ever this year. And riding on this float are the fathers of hip-hop, the Sugar Hill Gang, who will perform in just a moment.
So let's send it back down to Victoria and Carson.
All right, get your dancing shoes on if you haven't laced them up already, because as we celebrate 50 years of hip-hop, we're taking it all the way back.
Back to the beginning, our next performers were the first to introduce this new music to the masses.
Sponsored by Amazon, here with Rapper's Delight, the biggest selling rap song in the world.
Let's give it up for the Sugar Hill Gang.
Woo!
I said a hip, to the hip, hopper, you don't stop the rockin' to the bang, bang, boogie. Say up, jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie beat. Now what you hear is not a test, I'm rapping to the beat. And me, the groove, and my friends are gonna try to move your feet. You see, I am Wonder Mike, and I like to say hello. Up to the black, to the white, the red, and the brown, and the purple, and yellow. But first, I gotta bang, bang, the boogie to the boogie. Say up, jump the boogie to the bang, bang, boogie. Let's rock. You don't stop, rock the rhythm that'll make your body rock. Well, so far you've heard my voice, but I brought two friends along. And next on the mic is my man Hank. Come on, Hank, sing that song.
Check it out, I'm the CASN, the OVA, and the rest is FLY. You see, I go by the code of the doctor of the mix, and these reasons I'll tell you why. You see, I'm 6'1", and I'm tons of fun, and I dress to a T. You see, I got more clothes than Muhammad Ali, and I dress so viciously. I got bodyguards, I got two big cars, that definitely ain't the whack. I got a Lincoln Continental and a sunroof Cadillac. So after school, I take a dip in the pool, which is really on the wall. I got a color TV so I can see the Knicks play basketball. Hear me talking my checkbook, that it costs more money than a sucker could ever spend. But I wouldn't give a sucker or a punk from the rock, not a dime till I made it again. Everybody go, hotel, motel, what you gonna do today? Is I'm gonna get a fly girl, gonna get some spits, drive off in a jet. Everybody go, hotel, motel, holiday inn. See, if your girl starts acting up, then you take her friend. I'm Master G, my mellow is on you, so what you gonna do?
Well, it's on and on and on and on and on. The beat don't stop until the break of dawn. I said a M-A-S, a T-E-R, a G with a double E. I said I go by the unforgettable name of the man they call a Master G. Well,
that was the amazing Sugar Hill Gang. Now, when the city is in bloom, businesses, organizations, and individuals are so inspired by the beauty of the tidal basin that they take part in City in Bloom, an initiative that vibrantly unifies the region in beautiful blossom fashion.
It's a festival in bloom. It's a festival in bloom. This is the place where memories are made. Right now is the time for fun. Let's all discover the colors, never let them fade. Right now, come on everyone. Blossoms on every tree. It's a thing of beauty. The celebration has begun. It's a festival in bloom. It's a festival in bloom. This is a gift of friendship, right here in the heart of the district. This is the place to welcome spring. It's a festival in bloom.
And now, let's welcome representatives from the National Park Service and the National Mall Arbor Team.
Yeah, the Arbor team cares for the cherry trees and plant nearly 100 new trees every year.
Their work keeps the spirit of the gift of 3,000 cherry trees from Japan to the U.S. in 1912 alive.
They are followed by Jeff Reinbold, the superintendent of the National Mall and Memorial Parks, riding in his own Corvette Stingray, which he refurbished with his family. And here's a message from the superintendent.
Hello, I'm Jeff Reinbold, superintendent of National Mall and Memorial Parks. It's cherry blossom season again, and we in the National Park Service could not be more excited. We are the proud caretakers of the captivating and historic cherry trees whose pink and white blossoms herald the arrival of spring in the nation's capital. Whether you enjoy their stunning beauty in person, on the tidal basin, or experience peak bloom online with the Bloom Cam, we're glad to have you join us as part of Washington's grandest springtime tradition.
And now celebrating their 5th appearance in the parade is the Grammy Award-winning National Children's Chorus, brought to us today by Events DC.
And led by Artistic Director Luke McKendifer, the chorus serves over 1,000 students who perform nationally and internationally.
Today, members of the senior division of the chorus are led by the DC chapter and principal conductor, Dr. Alan Laino.
Together,
That was wonderful. A big thank you to the National Children's Chorus. Well, marching down Constitution Avenue all the way from Ohio, here is the West Clermont Marching Band.
The West Clermont Marching Band was formed in 2017 when two rival schools were merged, Glen Estee and Amelia High Schools. Let's take a listen.
Well, we have such a fun group up next. The Kangaroo Kids Precision Jump Rope Team from Howard County, Maryland.
Look at them go right there. These kids are so talented that they have been jump roping in sync down the entire parade route. Just incredible.
That's right. They're celebrating their 45th anniversary this year. They perform in parades, festivals, and halftime shows, as well as compete in tournaments at the national and international level. And now from Ringgold, Georgia, here's the Ringgold Marching Tiger Band.
The Marching Tiger Band just celebrated its 70th anniversary. They've won numerous first-place marching band championships.
So they performed at Carnegie Hall, the Chicago St. Patrick's Day Parade, and the New York City Veterans Day Parade. Let's take a listen. Let's welcome the Skip Hop Stars from Maryland's City Stars Academy. These energetic and enthusiastic jumpers and dancers love the challenge and fun of the competitive sport of jump rope.
I mean, look at those moves right there. The Skip Hop Stars are renowned for their commitment to showcasing jump rope as a healthy, accessible, and fun activity for both children and adults.
Here we go. This group will dazzle and amaze you with acrobatics, flexibility, and strength moves while twirling a rope or two. But blink and you'll miss it. And now here is the 8th Green Machine Regiment Band, part of the Green Machine Ensembles Band program at George Mason University in Fairfax, Virginia.
George Mason has the #1 pep band in college basketball, as well as competitive indoor groups, a dance group, a fife and drum corps, and so much more.
The ensemble consists of students, alumni, and community members and utilizes period brass instruments from the 1800s. So let's take a listen.
The official dance team of the NBA's Washington Wizards performs at the Wizards' home games. They performed in many countries, including Japan, Brazil, Thailand, China, and the United Kingdom.
Yeah, this co-ed squad performs at all the Wizards' home games and serves as ambassadors throughout the D.C. area and abroad.
So let's spring together with the Washington Wizards dancers. That was incredible.
Amazing.
Thank you so much, Washington Wizards dancers.
Well, we want to take a moment to thank our volunteers who provide their time and expertise to make the festival possible here at the parade, as well as almost 100 other festival events. We couldn't do it without you and sincerely appreciate your efforts. Well, let's keep the party going with a parade favorite. It's the Tamagawa University Taiko Drummers and Dance Troupe.
Yeah, this group of traditional Japanese dancers and taiko drummers from Tamagawa University in Japan have been touring the world since 1961. Can you believe that? This group recently placed 3rd out of 450 at the Tokyo International Taiko Competition.
The Tamagawa University Taiko Drummers are brought to us by Clyde's Restaurant Group. With a rich history of hospitality in the district, Clyde's Restaurant Group has been welcoming Cherry Blossom Festival goers since 1963. And we thank Clyde's for sponsoring this performance. Let's take a listen. That was so good. So good, and thank you to the Tamagawa University drummers and dancers.
And a big thank you as well to Team Clydes for joining our parade today. Well, from Alabama, here is the Auburn High School Marching Band making their second appearance in our parade.
The band has a history of superior ratings and an esteemed John Philip Sousa Foundation Sutler Flag of Honor.
And their band program is the area's largest high school music program with more than 230 members and has the accolades and ratings to back it up. Let's take a listen.
Well, our next performance features students from Philadelphia's High School for Creative and Performing Arts, or CAPA.
The group was inspired by and wanted to pay respects to the late queen of rock and roll, Tina Turner. This icon is simply the best.
I am so excited about this next performance here. CAPA has a long history of appearing in the National Cherry Blossom Festival Parade. And under the direction of Stephanie Demby, here is CAPA with their tribute to the legendary Tina Turner. Take it away.
And we'll be right back with much more from Washington, D.C.
The 2024 National Cherry Blossom Festival invites you to spring together as we celebrate the sights and sounds of the world's premier springtime festival. Co-hosted with the National Park Service, the Tidal Basin Welcome Area invited festival goers to spring together among the beautiful cherry blossoms while experiencing entertainment representing Japanese, American, and other cultures on the A&A stage. The Capitol Riverfront neighborhood sprung alive with a full day of art, music, and play at Petal Palooza, presented by Chase. The night finished off with a blossoming bang as dazzling fireworks flowered across the night sky of our nation's capital. And DC's pinkest soiree, the Pink Tie Party, was the passport to spring at a brand new venue, a blossom-covered Union Station, presented by Union Station, Washington, D.C. and Design Cuisine. Guests experienced the sights, bites, and cocktails from a host of global locations while walking the runway in their petal pink attire. Still to come, more floats, more balloons, and our grand finale. All from the nation's springtime destination, Washington, D.C.
Events DC is committed to a business model that reflects our mission to give back to our community through various social and sustainable measures, contributing to the greater good of the District of Columbia and its residents. Our vision stands on these 4 commitments: that our events entertain, employ, serve as an economic engine, and elevate everyone.
We don't travel to escape life. We travel so life doesn't escape us. We dream of a place, anywhere in the world, and in the blink of an eye, we're there. That's the wonder of flight. All you have to decide is, where to? Dulles International Airport. Let your imagination soar.
Let's welcome the District of Columbia's Fire and Emergency Medical Services Department. Established in 1804, their mission is to preserve life and promote health and safety through excellent pre-hospital treatment and transportation, fire prevention and suppression, and rescue activities and homeland security awareness. Thank you for all you do.
Now let's welcome the pride of the South Side, the South Side High School Band from Alabama. The band is one of the oldest, most successful, and most televised bands in the southeastern United States. Under the direction of Matthew Weaver, the band has grown in number and ability and has marched in Chicago, Philadelphia, San Antonio, New York, and now Washington, D.C.
A special thank you to all of our dance groups for participating in the parade. Copeland Queens School for the Arts, BC Discoveries Dance and Theater, Perna Dance Center, Lisa School for the Performing Arts, Dance for Life, Chelsea High School Dance Team, and the Ava Dance Company.
Westchester University All-Star Flag Team, Edie White High School Color Guard, Papa Dancers, Mobile Azalea Trailmaids. Also, thank you to the Mustang Club, Toyota, and Russell Jones for providing the cars in the parade.
Official National Cherry Blossom Festival merchandise is available. Look for the 2024 poster featuring the official art by the 2024 official artist, Nicholas Shee. T-shirts, commemorative items, and more. Merchandise is available in the festival's online gift shop at ncbfstore.org. The National Cherry Blossom Festival Parade is presented by Events DC, the premier authority for conventions, sports, entertainment, and cultural events in the District of Columbia. Amazing happens here. With additional support by Amazon and ANA.
Well, we are back as the National Cherry Blossom Festival Parade marches towards its finale.
Oh, no. Yeah, right. Okay. And this parade is brought to you by Events DC, the official convention, sports, and entertainment authority for the District of Columbia, with support by Amazon and ANA.
Let's check in now with Victoria Sanchez, who is with Angie Gates, the president and CEO of Events DC.
Yes, that's right, Gio. And we are having a great time out here, Angie. How important is it that Events DC participates in this great parade?
It is super important that Events DC participates in this parade. We are super excited. We have a wonderful crowd. Everything is going down right here in Washington, D.C. today. We are super excited.
All right, and what do you think about this crowd that gathered out here in Washington, D.C.?
We have a sea of pink. The crowd is having a great time. This is the best place in the world to be right here in Washington, D.C. Link Strategies, Diana Mayhew, everybody, we're excited.
And Events DC does so much. Can you give us a preview about Clippers Around the World race coming to DC in June?
Clipper Around the World race will be joining us here in June along the wharf, checking out our beautiful hotels, restaurants. You got to come down. We'll have activations 21st through the 25th. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. Welcome to DC.
And we are in springtime, which is great. Summertime also very popular. Any other events you can give us a preview of?
Of course, make sure you stay connected with us at eventsdc.com. Pennsylvania Avenue will become a Formula One race course in a couple of weeks. We also have Because They're Funny Comedy Festival coming, so this is a world-class destination. We're looking forward to continuing to celebrate beyond today.
And Events DC does a world-class job at highlighting the nation's capital. Thank you so much, Angie, for joining us. Let's get back to the festivities of the Cherry Blossom Parade.
Our next float, Riding on Sunshine, is brought to us by Metro, a great way to get around D.C. for residents and visitors alike. Metro gets everyone around D.C. smoothly.
And Metro wanted to ensure that the sun was shining bright in D.C. today, so they brought it along with them.
I love it. Yeah, the float highlights the iconic Metro columns and the DC Metro Smart Trip card, the best and easiest ways to access all Metro trains.
And taking a ride on this Metro is Jackie Rohr, who we will hear from in just a bit. Well, many of us first noticed Jackie Rohr when all four judges noticed her with a four-chair turn on 2023's season 24 of The Voice.
Yeah, Jackie was mentioned, of course, by Reba McEntire and finished in the top 4. In addition to being a powerhouse vocalist, she is a gifted songwriter.
And here with Suds in a Bucket is Jackie Rohr.
She was in the backyard till it was a little past 9 when a prince pulled up a white pickup truck. Her folks should have seen it coming. It was only just a matter of time. Plenty old enough, and you can't stop love. She stuck a note on
absolutely incredible. Thank you so much, Jackie Rohr. Rolling down the avenue is the Metro bus. Metro just recently launched 24/7 bus service across 14 routes throughout the city, serving all 8 DC wards.
Providing affordable, reliable, and secure transportation, Metro keeps the DMV moving. And here's a perennial crowd favorite, the Okinawa A-Saw drummers of Wisconsin and Taiko of Maryland, performing drumming and dance.
The goals of this multicultural group are to spread friendship and peace throughout the world and show that there's much more that unites us than divides us.
So let's take a listen. Well, joining us from Louisiana, here is the E.D. White Catholic High School Cardinal Vanguard, brought to us today by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks. Here in the D.C. area, MGM has a remarkable presence with the BetMGM Sportsbook located at MGM National Harbor Hotel, Nationals Park.
The award-winning Cardinal music program has set the standard of excellence for many programs in Louisiana.
They're performing an appropriate selection for today. John Philip Sousa's The Washington Post March. Let's take a listen. And take a look at what is rolling our way now. All the way from Maine, it's the Woodside One-Wheelers.
That takes a lot of balance right there. This is the third time this performance circus arts group has appeared in our parade. And this amazing group of 4th through 12th graders have performed at Philadelphia's Thanksgiving Day Parade and DC's 4th of July Parade.
Guys, this is a real don't try this at home moment. Leave it to the professionals, but take a look at these super impressive performers. Well, let's welcome Maryland's Bowie State University Symphony of Soul Marching Band, sponsored by CSI Printing and Graphics.
This high-stepping group of musicians, flag twirlers, and dancers represent Maryland's oldest HBCU.
So get ready for precision, attitude, style, and discipline at its best. You're about to witness the mighty SOS. Without further ado, let's enjoy the Bowie State University State Symphony of Soul.
Well, today's parade is just one of over 60 programs and events that happen during the National Cherry Blossom Festival.
And it is an incredible festival, and it encompasses 4 weekends honoring traditional and contemporary arts and culture, and of course, the stunning blossoms of the cherry trees with fun, food, and entertainment.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at just some of the reasons we call Washington, D.C. and the National Cherry Blossom Festival the springtime destination.
Washington, D.C. is the place to spring together. One of the largest celebrations of springtime in the world explodes in grand style with the National Cherry Blossom Festival, a month-long celebration filled with fun, art, entertainment, food, culture, and community, all centered around the iconic and stunning cherry blossoms. The festival commemorates the 1912 gift of cherry trees from Japan to the United States and shines a light on the international friendship of the two nations through exciting and memorable events. Dynamic programming is planned for the 1.5 million attendees each year, residents and visitors alike.
The National Cherry Blossom Festival, the annual celebration of this gift of trees 112 years ago, has today become the springtime destination here in Washington, D.C., bringing people together from all walks of life, ages, and interests. We are proud to present 4 weeks of events and programs, collaborating with more than 30 partnering organizations, and could not do it without our amazing supporters. Let's spring together.
From the opening ceremony to public art installations, from the Pink Tie Party to Petal Palooza and the Blossom Kite Festival, from student art to local and internationally renowned artists, street fairs, and dazzling fireworks, the National Cherry Blossom Festival celebrates a vibrant city in bloom. Visit nationalcherryblossompfestival.org for more information on how to plan your festival experience.
Well, here is Petal, Washington, an all-female Afro-Brazilian band that plays samba reggae rhythms. They are sponsored by El Tiempo Latino.
With a mission to empower women through drumming and to share Brazil's dynamic culture and samba reggae music, this group is part of a larger family as there are over 45 Petal bands around the world.
And you know Brazil knows how to party. Let's take a listen.
And we have now reached the finale of the National Cherry Blossom Festival Parade, brought to you by Amazon.
Our finale features hundreds of performers along with vocalist Trina Furby.
So here we go with Higher Love.
There must be a higher love down in the heart or hidden
Now, that is a true classic right there.
Wow,
Is it not?
that was awesome.
My goodness. Well, thank you all. What a magnificent day here in our nation's capital. Gio, we're so glad to have you with us.
Listen, I loved every minute of this. It's so beautiful. It's so special. And now it is spring, y'all.
Yes.
It is spring.
Yes.
Absolutely phenomenal. So let's head back down one more time to Victoria and Carson.
What a spectacular time. Carson, it has been so much fun here with you today.
I agree. It's a gorgeous day. It was a little blustery, but my wig didn't blow off. And it's a great way to kick off spring. So beautiful, so fun.
Yes, we've had a ton of fun. Hopefully you at home have had just as much fun as we have.
So glad the wig stayed intact there. Big thank you to both of you and to all the parade sponsors and volunteers.
We had such a great time, and thanks to all of you for celebrating with us.
And we look forward to seeing you back here next year for the National Cherry Blossom Festival between March 20th and April 13th. Happy spring! Goodbye, everyone!
Hotel accommodations provided by Hilton. Visitors looking for the perfect staycation can choose from over 100 Hilton properties in the D.C. area, including an unforgettable experience at the stunning landmark Waldorf Astoria, Washington, D.C., downtown elegance at Conrad, Washington, D.C., a pet-friendly getaway at Embassy Suites by Hilton, or a contemporary stay at Washington Hilton. The perfect Hilton stay is waiting for you. Hilton, for the stay.